All right, let's talk about something I hear from sellers all the time. John, my listing has a ton of views. We're looking good, right? Or why do we have so many views but no offers yet? One thing we say on our team is this: the market will always speak to you, and it speaks in one of three ways. The mistake sellers can make is not listening or listening too late. So today I want to connect that idea directly to something sellers see every day: Zillow views, saves, and shares, and explain how those numbers tell us exactly which message the market is sending. First, the market's silent. We list the home and we hear crickets. No showings, minimal views, no saves, no shares. This is the market saying you're too high for me to even come take a look. In Zillow terms, this usually looks like low views, very few saves, almost no engagement at all. Buyers aren't emotional, they're not comparing, and they're not debating. They're skipping right past it. And this has nothing to do with the house being bad. It's almost always a pricing disconnect. The market hasn't rejected the home, it's not even considering it. So the second way the market speaks is the one that confuses sellers the most. We get activity. Zillow views are solid, saves are happening, showings are coming through, but nobody's willing to put pen to paper. This is the market saying, I like it, but not enough. So in Zillow terms, this usually looks like good views, some saves, very few shares, and lots of maybe energy. Buyers are walking through the door, comparing it to other homes, but when it's time to make the decision, it feels off. And most of the time, that something is the price. Not dramatically off, not wildly unrealistic, just close enough to get the attention, but not sharp enough to create the urgency. This is where small adjustments, not panic, create momentum. And the third way the market speaks is the one we're always aiming for. We list the home, we get the activity, and we get the offers. This is the market saying, you're on the money. On Zillow, this shows up as strong views early, consistent saves, and this is the key: shares. When buyers start sharing a listing, they're no longer browsing, they're involving a spouse, a parent, an advisor. That's emotional buy-in. And when you see saves and shares stacking up, offers usually follow shortly behind. It's not luck, that's alignment. So here's the big takeaway: Zillow metrics don't sell homes, but they tell us exactly how buyers are thinking. Silence means you're invisible. Activity without offers means you're close. And activity with offers means you nailed the strategy. The market gives feedback fast. The sellers who wins are the ones who will listen early, adjust intelligently, and don't let emotion override data. The market will always speak. Your job isn't to argue with it. Your job is to interpret it correctly and respond. If you're on the market now or thinking about selling and you're wondering what the activity really means, don't guess. Get clarity, get a strategy, and make the adjustment before the market makes it for you.